Hey there, fans. Welcome back to another toy review. We've got a new action figure to go over, and it's Marvel's Fang. But before we get into that, do want to remind you to head on over to www.primeanimations.com. We've got our signature t-shirt up. Every purchase helps support the channel and the project, right? Proceeds go right back into getting special effects that we can't create ourselves. We got to purchase it, right? And so on and so forth. So please head on over. Don't forget, we've got pre-orders for Dino King t-shirt. It is our design of the mechanical T-Rex King. So head on over there and place your pre-order, right? Help out the channel. Going back to this figure, so here we got Marvel Legends Fang. When I first saw him, I was like, yeah, I don't know anything about this guy. He looks like a cheap Sabretooth knockoff. But I read somewhere that he's part of the Imperial Guard. And so as soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, I've got to get him because I need more Imperial Guard characters. We don't have a whole lot of them. So I picked them up, and obviously it's to complete the Chode Build-A-Figure, right? So I'll be looking forward to finalizing that. And here we've got the back again. You've got a pose. And just like I mentioned, in comparison to the G.I. Joe Classified series, look, you've got a solid background, right? There's nothing really there. There's nothing special. Where in the G.I. Joe Classified, each background is specific to the character. And it's really, really nice photography that's being done. Anyhow, shows a picture of the accessories that he comes with. You can see here the two fists, and then the head to do Chode, and this little creepy crawly thing there. On the side, we got an illustration of Fang. Looks like a modern illustration. And you got the X emblem at the top, and then, warning stuff at the bottom. All right, let's crack him open. Let's see what he looks like. All right, and we are back, and we've got the character out of the package. Slender looking character, slender figure body, right? Nothing really massive about him. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be like that or not, but not bad overall. Costume's really plain. He's got these, I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're teeth. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Tiger's teeth? I really don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but obviously you get a feral type of feel to it. You get, maybe some tribal type, definitely some type of animal. He's got a werewolf-like face, so great. It's really good facial expression. He's got the fangs out here. It looks like a werewolf, and if he's from the Imperial Guard, then he's an alien werewolf. Nothing really big stands out to me. Here's the thing. I don't like how these I guess accessories wrap around and they're loose. Look, here's what I mean. So if we take the leg, I had to push these into place, but these can move up and down. Now this one's not too bad. It's actually, it was up by his knee, so I got it to move down when I opened it, so not too bad. It's staying in place. But Havoc has something similar where he's got like bootstraps, and those bootstraps constantly move around. I think he's got them on his thigh, and they constantly move up and down. They're really annoying. So I would prefer them being either modeled in, or this is actually not that bad though. This one, it's staying in place. So we'll give it a pass. As far as articulation goes, right, you've got the neck, round, doesn't go up much, doesn't go down much, just a little bit, right? You've got your shoulder rotation, you got your bicep rotation, you've got your elbow, right? You've got your wrist, right? You got your upper body torso, right? Waist, you got your leg, and you got your thigh, you've got your knee. You've got, I think it's got a calf rotation, and then you've got your up and down, no ball joint on that. Not bad as far as, that's your standard really articulation. I think at this point going over articulation is not that big of a deal. I think I'd save that more for the Transformers, right? That's a little, I think for there it's a little bit more important, because at this point this is all pretty much standard. Costume, really nothing really big there. I do like the even though I'm complaining about it, but I do like how it differentiates. One of the complaints that I had with my Age of Apocalypse Cyclops was that there's no differentiation between his pants and his boots. It just looks like one solid outfit, and I just don't like that. It was the same thing with the white costume Magneto. It's just, I don't like that. I like to show like there's a little bit of thickness where the boot ends and where the pants begin, right? So that way, so you can differentiate. So that kind of, this thing right here, again, this accessory piece or whatever it's called, it helps with that. So I do like that. But let's get into the accessories. And again, my complaint with Marvel Legends, here's the accessories. This is all that he comes with for him specifically. Let's get rid of this for now, because this is the Build-A-Figure. This is all we get. 2 closed fists. Whoop-de-doo. Now, I don't know what his power is. I'd probably have to read up. I don't know if he's kind of like Wolfsbane, where he turns into, where Wolfsbane turns into a werewolf, and then she turns into an eventual wolf. I really don't know. He looks like a werewolf, and that's as far as it goes, right? So I think at the very, very least, I would have liked to have had an alternate head, maybe with not the snarling, growling face to it. You know, when we talk about the snarling, growly face, I mean, it's a great sculpted face. No complaints there. The hair looks phenomenal. The beard, everything looks great as far as the sculpting goes. But that's it. Why I don't, you know, I don't need a character looking mean all the time. What if I want to take some photo shoots with him not looking so mean? Can I get a different head sculpt to switch it out? That would be nice. That would be nice. That's at the very least, because again, I get it. He doesn't have, you know, the difference between the G.I. Joe Classified and Marvel Legends is that G.I. Joe Classified is, they have weapons that they come with, right? They have guns, swords, knives, nunchucks, whatever. Those are their weapons. In X-Men's case, they are the weapon, right? But you can show, in certain cases, you can display the powers, right? If they're projectiles, you add a projectile piece to show that it's displaying it. Now, again, I don't know what his actual power is, but at the very least, a different head sculpt where he's not looking so mean and so growly. Maybe a normal face would help. But anyhow, so here he comes with Chode Build-A-Figure head. So here's Chode's face, and Chode looks phenomenal. Love the head sculpting on Chode. Look at the teeth. They look individualized, right? And they're different. So that's just, oh, his mouth opens. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I like that. The eyes are phenomenal, right? It looks like a big giant lizard thing. I don't know what he is. Lizard fish maybe? I don't know. Dragon maybe? Alien dragon? I don't know, but he looks cool. I like it. I like the sculpting. I like all the attention to detail. Look, you've got grooves on the top that stretch across, and then you've got like scales over his lips. You've got scales all around. Phenomenal piece of sculpting. I hope it's showing up on the camera. I don't know if it is or if it's not. But look, you've got the scaling is layered on his head, so it's not just a line that goes across. It's layered in there, one on top of the other. This is phenomenal. This is a great piece of sculpting by Hasbro, in my opinion. And then we've got his little pet that hangs on his shoulder. So remember, the Starjammers are pirates. They're space pirates. So remember, classic pirate is that someone like Captain Hook has a parrot or something like that on their shoulder. So this would be the equivalent of Chode's parrot, right? I don't know what this thing is. I don't even know its name. I can't even pronounce its name. Its name is here on the package. I can't even pronounce it, but anyhow, pretty neat. Doesn't articulate. It's just there, and it should place over his shoulder. So once we build him out, we should see if it fits or not. Let's pose him up with some other characters. Yeah. All right, and if he is part of the Imperial Guard, again, if he's not, I'm so sorry. I don't even know where I read it, but I did read it. So I'm placing him there. So here he is next to Gladiator. You could see the size difference between these two characters, right? I love this Gladiator figure, by the way. I wish I would have been doing these reviews when I first bought this figure. This guy's, I don't know how many years old now, but you see how tall and beefy this guy is in comparison to Fang here, who's got a more slender physique, a little bit more on the athletic side versus the, linebacker, back there, right? Or even a strong safety. So really nice, combo here. Definitely need more Imperial Guards. On a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, I give this guy as a figure, I give him a 6. I mean, if you're a completist, get him. If you're not, you're not missing out. If you're not an Imperial Guards type of a fan, don't worry about it. If you are, then you got to get them. And if you want to build Chode, you're going to have to get them as well. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that it's an Imperial Guard and that it comes with the head of Chode, I probably would have passed up on this character overall. But yeah, I mean, nothing really to complain about regarding like the quality or anything like that, right? It's just the you know, it's just a plain looking character. But yeah, guys, that's my review overall. I you know, I don't know what else to say other than, you know, it's an okay figure. But guys, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all that I got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and till the next toy review, take care. Peace out till all are one. Bye-bye.